just like we brush our teeth in the morning and at night, to prevent the plaque from rotting away at our teeth, we also need to cleanse our minds of this negativity so it doesn't rot our minds. Hey guys, it's Choi here, and today I want to talk to you about something powerful that I've been really focusing on in my self-studies. And it revolves around the idea of perspective. You see, what happens is that too often we're so inclined to think of the absolute negative things in our life. This can be the things that we don't have, or where we're lacking personally, or the things that are going wrong in our relationship or in our professional life, right? But the thing is that there's also a lot of positive things that happen. We just have them buried underneath all of the negativity that we surround ourselves in. And so I really wanted to find a tactical and very practical strategy to really shift the mindset, which is very difficult, right? Because of, again, we live such busy lives, we live such stressful lives now, right? And so one thing that I've come across in my studies is the idea of gratitude journaling. Now, I was listening to a podcast and I heard about something called the 5-minute journal. And the idea behind it is that just like we brush our teeth in the morning and at night, to prevent the plaque from rotting away at our teeth, we also need to cleanse our minds of this negativity so it doesn't rot our minds, right? And so the 5-minute journal draws on a few different key principles. Number one, there is a certain power in writing things down. It's much more powerful to write something down on pen and paper than to just think about it. And it's also more powerful to write things down than to just, have it in our phones as well too, right? And so the second key principle of the 5-minute journal is that it just takes 5 minutes to do this. So what you do is in the morning, you want to just think about 3 things that you're grateful for. And this can be anything. It might be having a roof over your head. It might be being able to have food on the table. It might be having, your loved one next to you, right? Anything. The next thing that you want to do is you want to focus on how you can make today great. What is the one thing that you need to do today to make it great? And for me, it's something like exercise. I know that if I exercise first thing in the morning, the rest of my day will just exponentially improve. Next, you want to focus on affirmations, just providing yourself with, reassurance in terms of who you are. You're a confident person. You are a bold and creative person. And you want to remind yourself of that. At nighttime, you do the same thing. You want to focus on 3 things that you're grateful for. Because you see, what happens is that so often we're so inclined to think of all of the things that didn't happen that day, right? I didn't get that task done, or, I'm walking into buckets of workload tomorrow morning. But you know what? Even in the worst days, there's always something positive we can draw from it, right? And most importantly, you want to be able to see how you can make tomorrow even better, right? And so this automatically sets the agenda and it sets the tone for the next day so that you're walking in to a day where you know exactly what you need to do in order to make it successful. And even if it doesn't happen the next day, the thing is that every time you write it down, it moves this thought from your subconscious over to your conscious. And once you start to reflect on it, every time you don't do it, you're going to just feel like you need to make a change. And over time, that change will actually start to happen. So give it a try and let me know what you think, because I'm really interested in seeing how this can impact you. And you don't need to get a fancy 5-minute journal. It can just be a blank notebook. But the idea is that you just want to be able to really take the time to reflect in the morning and at night on the things that you're grateful for.